My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, through many foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow, noble bark I steer, steady course to the haven, you may foemen. My mother told me someday I will buy.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and peasants of all ages, when the four swordsmen unsheathed their mighty swords and thrust them so their four tips touch, the commoners drip from the floods of their thunderous power.
Someday I will buy galley with good oars, sail to distant shores, stand up on the prow.
That's a good one.
And fuck you, Tanner!
Duct tape. That's beautiful.
Uh,
I love the duct tape.
That is such a good intro, Tanner. You did such a good job on that.
Thank you. Thank you. The sword sound was my favorite.
That
You
is
came up with
amazing.
like having a sword or some sort of sound there, and it just worked out way too well.
It worked perfectly.
Yeah.
And I love the
Is
duct tape at
They're
the
gonna
end.
be sword sound or gunshot.
Mm-hmm.
It had to be one or the other.
See if I can find. Oops.
Hello, King Crew. Just call me Avi, Dora, Miss Linda.
Let's move this over here.
For those wondering, there is a reason why I'm wearing this shirt. It's to highlight the fact that I'm having my debate with JL on gun control tomorrow. Ammosexual.
Whoa.
Ammo-sexual.
Oh, it's a micro wolf too. Nice.
oh. What are you showing us?
hello,
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Pipeheads
trying.
and
Like,
pipe
if people
pipes.
didn't see it, if you could blow it up somehow, I don't know if you can, but I was like, if people didn't see it, they can see how it's duct tape.
Yeah, it's still kind of hard to see, but I think.
That's what she said.
Oh, ouch.
So we're trying to fix the flat Earth?
Well, we're using Nathan Thompson.
Oh god. Speaking of which, my friend thinks that he's like a really smart guy, and I'm just gonna start off by saying that I was talking with a friend of mine who got me into all of the whole flat Earth stuff. And for a while now, he's been wanting to have a discussion with me or somebody, and I told him I have a YouTube channel with some friends, and I know a bunch of different people that you could probably have a discussion with. Would you like to? And he said, I would like a week to get my quote-unquote facts together. And he thinks Nathan Thompson is really smart, and he knows him personally. And he thinks that Duvet is the smartest one in the whole thing.
Did you just call him duvet?
Nice.
Yeah, I don't
Nice.
know.
Duvet, debate.
Sleeping with him.
Same thing, really.
Yeah.
We are planning on having that debate here. Oh, there's a Surf. Surf should probably join in.
Surf, get your ass in here.
Yes.
At least he's here early enough to not get on here just when we're shutting it down.
Yeah, that's true.
That was so funny. That was perfect.
I swear I won't leave this time when you join.
Right. I like King Crew is like, let me at him. The little thing I'm picturing right away is Scrappy Doo. Let me at him. Let me at him.
I don't know. I've seen him on video. He looks nothing like a Scrappy Doo. Maybe Magilla Gorilla.
Oh.
Love you, King.
The new King Kong.
Yeah.
We are
You'll
planning
be
on
in
having
and
that
out.
debate.
Oh, Jesus.
We are planning on having that debate here on the Swordsmen. Potentially having Seek Truth moderate it. Assuming he's interested. If not, I'm going to get a hold of MC Toon. Hey, there's Surf.
Well,
Should be
I was
here in an hour or so. My ass, what a lying little.
I was saying we should get Seek Truth to be the one to have the discussion with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that would be interesting.
okay.
Yeah, I think
considering
that'd be
he's,
better because you'd have an ex
he's
flat
an
earther.
ex-flat earther.
Yeah,
Mhm.
who used his P900 to prove that the Earth was round.
Yes, he
I
did.
have Ranty too as an ex-flat earther.
Who is?
Oh, did Ranty
Ranty.
actually go
Ranty.
back
Oh
to
yeah,
Globe now?
yeah.
Yep.
Ranty just admitted finally that.
I think I saw that because it was something where it was like that photo from the with the amusement park in the background or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh?
that's awesome.
There's hope for flat earthers.
Yeah.
And I really
Not
hope that
much,
people
but some.
exactly. We can't give up on them, but we also can't have the discussions like FTFE and Team used to have.
Right.
I like how Team's running his current debates where it's far more respectful.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you don't give your opponent the base level of respect that you want from them, you're going to get nowhere.
Right.
We shouldn't just dismiss an entire group of people as mentally deficient simply because they don't agree on the shape of the earth.
Right.
No.
You know, one, it's a lack of understanding and
Disagree.
education, but the other
Exactly.
thing too, the biggest thing that I think like PhD Tony says a lot is like they're human too, right? Human.
Yeah.
Ta-da! And so everyone wants to be treated in a certain way, and when you respond to them with hardcore negativity, it does no one any good.
Now
Exactly.
I will say it does depend on if we're talking about people in general or somebody like Nathan Thompson.
Right.
Who's-
Absolutely.
If they're a disgusting human being to begin with, that's a different story.
Right, yeah.
And
I mean he's not a terrible person because he's a flat earther. He's a terrible person who just
And a
happens
flat
to
earther.
believe the earth is flat or
Right.
whatever.
Right. Exactly.
And honestly, it's not. It's tough to actually judge who is a terrible human being. We don't know anything about them once they turn off YouTube.
Right.
But the thing is, if you act like Nathan Thompson, if you act a certain way like you do on video on YouTube, and if if that's not who you are actually in person, that makes you even worse of a person because you're acting a certain way on YouTube that makes you look disgusting. And then if you
Agreed.
go off and then you are good or whatnot, then that just makes you an extra kind of terrible.
I don't
Like a
disagree
special
The
at
same
all.
thing for porn stars.
Or
What
like
about
a
porn
special
stars?
friend that goes into stores and touches all of the products
Oh,
and stuff and
yeah,
rubbing his
that-
face
that
on her.
guy.
It's like, oh my god, no, you're terrible.
Yeah.
I have no problem
Yeah.
calling that person terrible.
Yeah.
He's not just trying to give himself COVID. He's actively spreading all of that bullshit that he has on his face to everybody else.
Exactly.
Hey, Mama Tina.
Avi, if
There's a-
if you're terrible and not human, I mean you're still terrible. So sorry, we're still gonna have to throw you in the trash.
Right. What were you saying, Steve, about porn though? I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
porn.
I hear this.
My ears perked right up as soon as I heard porn.
So when you're saying about people that do certain things on videos and they might lead a different life, what about porn stars?
That
porn stars
a lot
do,
of them get
but
judged
not all
for
of
what
them.
They're
they do.
contributing to society
I-
and they're
I-
getting nicely paid.
I was gonna say I would
Yeah, good
factor most porn in differently. I would put that closer to say like a Hollywood movie than like to somebody who's preaching something, right? Like
Right,
You're not wrong.
The thing is, that's different. That would be considered, acting to a degree, and that's
Yes.
playing a role, And I know, like, if you'd want to argue, well, maybe Nathan's playing a role on YouTube, then that's what the difference behind it is. When you go to watch like a porn movie or a regular movie, and you know what there's supposed to be a background on, that you know there's probably going to be something disgusting in there. Whereas Nathan Thompson saying some of the things he says, that's just abhorrent. I've never seen a porn, at least I don't know of a porn. There's probably something out there, you know, that whole rule thing. But I haven't seen a porno where they're sitting there calling people disgusting things
Well,
based off their religion or their skin color.
yeah, the other
No,
thing
you're
is,
right.
is most things like that, movies of any type or whatever, right, aren't playing themselves off as being real or trying to get you to follow them or whatever. And for the ones that do, like the ones that play themselves off as real documentaries and are pseudoscience or whatever, I think you can throw those in the same bag. It's the same thing. Is even if he's playing a character, he wants you to believe in that character and his message and stuff like that. And so whether when the cameras are off and everybody's away from him, even if he was the nicest guy or whatever, that's still at best cult leader mentality and is wrong. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, my friend really does believe in NT being really smart, Dubé being one of the brightest guys out there. He does believe in Mr. Sargent, and he's like, oh my god, they had this documentary on Netflix. Have you seen it? It's like, yes, I have, and they debunked themselves quite a few times in it.
Yeah. But I definitely think that having Seek on for a debate would be quite awesome. Because he doesn't debate much anymore.
Well, the
He
thing is,
especially doesn't do the rule. Go ahead.
I was going to say, well, hopefully, like, I kind of stray away maybe from the word debate and more like the discussion type thing. Yeah, because we all know that there is no debate to be had, but like, what would be cool with it is STST could go through the steps on what made him become a flat earther, and then go through the steps on what made him realize that this was a big sham.
Yep. And I mean, to
Well
be
played,
fair,
it's just him loading his gun.
I heard gun what?
Oh, Microraptor put in their exciting faux play. It's like yeah, no, that's just faux loading his gun.
No, it's me cleaning my gun because I disassemble it. And I do it sensually.
He likes to polish it.
I was just gonna say that.
I do all of that AMSR.
oh god.
God.
If you really
the
like
fire, kill the
polishing big long poles like that or big long shafts, just find yourself a man. It does a lot. Or gratifying.
do the same with a woman. Just with a strap on.
No, he could do that on like his faux OnlyFans too.
The
Ooh.
woman has a stripper pole?
Just call it only guns, though. Only guns.
He's shooting blanks, guys.
I am about to get snipped, so
Oh damn, I was only joking.
that's more true than one would expect.
If you
don't know if I
grease
wanna
the
dive into
stripper
this
pole
conversation.
before they do the dance, is that rude?
No, it's not.
More fun.
It's just a different type of show. Now you're watching a medical shit show instead of a stripper shit show.
A comedy of strippers.
If a little bit of blood turns you off, are you really that much fun?
I mean,
But then that's like two girls fighting, and then you add mud, and then suddenly it's okay.
No. See, Avi,
or pudding.
here's the thing, Avi. Survivors
corn.
will not be shot again because ammunition is too expensive.
That's why I like Chris Rock's idea and make bullets like, what was it, $1,000 a piece or whatever.
yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Uh,
But I can get behind Microraptor's 2 girls, 1 foe.
if you haven't watched it, I would suggest Angry Pursuit of Happiness by Christopher Titus. In it, he has a bit called Arm the Children. It's how we solve all of the problems. Anyone who's over 30 should not have a gun because you know mental damage and could snap at any moment. Children, though, give them the guns. Solve all the problems. Got a bad teacher? Not anymore. Child molester? Not anymore.
I mean, he's not exactly wrong, but he's also not exactly right. So
Child abuse? Not anymore. Yeah.
it
no,
would solve the bullying problem.
You're right, yeah. Bust into chess club to beat up some nerds? Oh, those nerds are packing.
Tanner tries to come beat me up. Well, he's over 30.
Oh, damn.
I lived my life. No more bills. Amen to that.
No. There
Tanner,
still might
just
be
wait
bills.
5 years.
There just might be more.
There's just medical bills.
Exactly.
Just wait
Then
5
you're a
years.
terrible
Some will
shot.
be over 30.
Or I was never intentionally trying.
Let's be honest. If I came over there, it wouldn't be me who was going down.
Well, I mean, if you were beating me up, I might like it.
No.
That's not what he meant.
You don't understand the going down part.
Oh shit.
It wouldn't be me going down.
I mean, that's fair. My dog does
Did
like
you
to play
just
the
turn
peanut butter
red?
game. Now that you say it, I'm going to.
What would you do?
Let me just
Fucking dick.
For a Klondike cup?
And yes, if you don't think I can turn any more white than I already am, there you go.
He's about to start turning crosses upside down.
Yeah.
Would you shoot a man for a Klondike bar? I love in the.
Man, bless.
I was gonna say I love when that scene switches to the next scene in the background. You can hear him shooting a man.
Does it have to be a gun?
I mean, so impersonal.
In that scene, I think he's handing the guy a gun, but I guess not.
Oh, we're talking about a scene. Okay.
Yeah, it's from Family Guy. No, yeah.
Depends how.
Yeah, Family
Depends on how like into the devil's lettuce I am. Maybe.
Guy.
Oh, we also have something very special to share with everybody. And you can thank Mute for this.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I can
Can't
do
hear
one
it.
better. Hold on one second.
Can't hear
See,
it.
I didn't know that's what you were supposed to do. Like he sent the link to in my chat on my live stream, and I pull it up and I look at it and I'm like, okay, so there's hands in water. Neat. And I backed away. I didn't know that it did that thing.
You
like-
have to double
I was
finger
like,
it.
I was like, Mute. Yeah, you're special. Cool.
Now, see, me being the retarded infantryman that I am, I clicked it. And it entertained
I did
me.
I.
Of course you did.
I didn't lie.
Hold on.
I'm trying to find it again now, actually.
It's in our
Put
Borderlands.
it in our chat.
Borderland.
It's also
we
in
go.
our chat, I think, too. So.
Yeah, it is. And
Yeah, got
turn
it.
that on and that on. There we go. Now you just get that.
That's
The
what
sound.
she said.
It's not working too well.
And it's
Yeah,
also in the
I'm
live
hearing it.
chat.
The best is trying to get like oh God, what are they? Anodes and
That
Whatever.
sound.
like you can, if you hit the waves just right, you can get constructive and destructive waves.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she said.
I like how you can put that up, but you can't put up my flat Earth with the duct tape.
I did. It was up.
I missed it.
Yeah, it was up. I saw it.
Fucking Mute.
I mean, it didn't look that good, but I saw it.
Aw.
If I had $1 for every time I said that, but you know,
I'd buy that for $1.
could get a Happy Meal.
Everybody missed my RoboCop reference. I'm quite disappointed in all of you,
I didn't miss
especially you, Mute.
No, we were just ignoring you.
it.
But by
I got
telling
it,
me
but
you're
I'm still
ignoring
wet
me, you're
clapping.
not ignoring me.
Mhm.
What'd you say?
But I'm
So-
still wet clapping.
Surf, what's going on?
Sorry, I've had 3
I was
energy
just gonna
drinks,
bring
I'm
him into
hyper.
this too.
Don't bring me into things.
Yep, bringing you into things.
I didn't bring you in. You walked in on your own accord.
Would you rather
On
us bring
Discord,
things
but-
into you?
Oh,
No.
I mean, we were discussing a group activity that can be done with multiple people, and Surf being the center of it.
We could get you
No.
a second tail, but we're not going to tell you how it gets attached.
Ay.
Or if there's super glue involved.
No, there's
As long
just
as
a
it's
certain
not
point
Gorilla
on it.
Glue.
God.
That's only for hair.
you could tell everyone about our adventures we had the other day where poor Surf and myself are sitting there going, what the fuck do we get ourselves into with D&D? Mr.
Okay.
I'm going to rape and pillage everyone I see.
That was an 8-hour shit fest. Even Wedbard, who had to leave like 2 hours before, couldn't leave because he was so entertained by it. But basically, from the get-go, from the first session, I'm playing a Grave Domain cleric, and I'm worshiping a secret god that the rest of the party, including Steve, has no knowledge of in game.
Trauma?
I'm worshiping the god of murdering and thieving.
Okay.
So I used enhanced interrogation techniques on a group of individuals that we had already defeated to try to get them to convert, and when they didn't, I just killed them all. That was the first session.
Oh, the guy that ran Heaven's Gate.
Basically. The second session, the first thing I did was shoot a random deer that walked into our camp, which then made a loud screaming noise, whatever deer sound like when they scream.
Oh,
There
it's
you go.
horrible. It's a horrible noise.
It actually is. And then ran 400 meters. I tracked it 400 meters, drug it back, dropped it in front of the NPC, and started to gut it before everybody said, "Hey, we don't have time to do this." So we just left a random deer in the middle of nowhere and a traumatized woman.
Could you say that nobody expected the folk Inquisition?
No one expected that. But I'm taking basically a historical note with my character on the Spanish Inquisition. They were extraordinarily brutal with their methods. And Steve is just playing some random wizard.
I'm a dark elf wizard.
Of course you
Get
are.
it right.
There's nothing random about that. Dark elves are awesome.
He's the mildly
Dark
tan
Steve, Dark
elf
elf.
wizard. Yeah.
The mocha.
Of course Steve's a dark elf. Racist.
It's all right. We didn't know ML2 was a Karen.
Oh, ML2 is a Karen. So we went into a bar. I took this entire session down a 2-hour just derailment.
Shitstorm.
The first thing I did was order a glass of mead and a full meal. And then I started speaking about how much I hated the rest of the party in a language that only demon worshippers use. So one of them screamed, stood up, and ran out of the bar. And I just started smiling in game, obviously. I was laughing too hard to even enunciate that. And grabbed the guards. The first thing that Dr. ML2 did was stand up, walk outside, and go confront this other person on why speaking Abyssal does not automatically mean that I am a demon worshiper. And this was a 20-minute conversation with some random NPC that my buddy had not prepared for in the slightest.
Those are the best parts of D&D.
Well, let's not forget the NPC had already gone about her business and was shopping, getting
No
groceries.
idea. Oh yeah, Surf is playing in this as well. It's fucking awesome.
How can you forget a sir? Come on.
I
He
just
doesn't talk
went
much.
to the blacksmith and couldn't afford armor and left.
You got shit on by dwarves too, so let's not forget that.
I got my armor. It just cost me most of my gold.
To be fair, I'm one of the richest members of the party.
Until a fucking random zombie deer comes and takes you out.
That's actually, I've had a conversation with Jake, and that's probably going to happen. So most of what we're going to be doing is focused on undead types of enemies.
Yeah.
So there's a very good chance that I'm going to get attacked by an undead deer sometime in the near future.
We might get our tablet back.
I think Micro has a spy cam on us because she says demon worship, but do you worship the other swordsman? How the hell do you know how he worships us? That's for behind closed doors.
And how do you know that they are demons?
No, you
So,
were
I mean,
saying you were
You
a
were
demon
saying you're a
restaurant.
demon worshiper.
So Tanner's just hiding his horns.
Best believe it.
They're just below his belt. And he has more
He's
than
like one
one.
of them demons out of an anime.
You know, when they tell you about the shocker,
Hey, Bellatrix.
And on that note, I actually have to go check my meat tubes that I have on my smoker. So I'll be right back.
the smoker is what he calls his male friend out back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just putting his meat tube on it again.
Put his
Right.
meat tube in the smoker, and
Yeah.
I was gonna say, isn't that what we call Steve?
What, the smoker?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering
point.
why he had to cover his camera for that.
he wasn't wearing
He's pouring
pants.
us wool.
You know, when we do these streams, we made a pact to not wear pants. So he blocked the camera, so when he got up, no one saw.
I missed
You
that
know, the
discussion.
hair. Yeah, it was a while ago. So just make sure that when you get up to walk away, no one sees that furry little butthole.
Oh, not many people see that.
Or when he
I don't
comes to
even
back
look
down,
at
because
it.
he'll go around in circles.
Right? It just spins. I gotta get comfortable. comfortable.
Now I'm dizzy.
They're done. They're actually overdone.
Well, your meat tube smoker is
Oh,
pretty
damn.
quick. I feel sorry for you.
What's the inside look like?
Been on for 2 hours.
He only had to smoke a small wiener.
Yeah. That looked like a
Looked
piece
pretty
of
good.
Steve.
Oh,
Steve, I didn't
yeah.
know you visited Foe.
Yeah, no, I just leave them everywhere I go.
Oh wait, put that back up again.
See,
Nope,
that's the size of
that's too dark.
Steve.
That's too dark.
Yeah, it's too dark.
But it's an accurate size. It's anatomically correct. It's all of an inch and a half.
They look fucking good though.
Oh, hey, look, another topic.
Queer silence. So, Little Wolf, how's your day going?
Actually, not too bad. It's actually close to 50 degrees up here, so it's getting pretty good. Snow's melting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice here. I think it's 55, 60. We went for a bike ride the other day. It was so nice.
I'm hopefully going to be going scuba diving soon.
It's been nice around here as well.
What about for you, Steve? Is it nice there for you?
No, it's getting cold.
I won't make you guys watch me eat.
What's cold for you? Because like a while ago, you were complaining about how goddamn hot it was.
Well, he's
So-
going into winter.
So
Right, I
Yeah,
know that.
so
I just want to
we
know
got
what's
down
cold.
to 13 degrees Celsius last night.
All right.
Yeah, about 18
Yeah,
this morning,
yeah.
whatever that is in Fahrenheit.
I'll do it right now. 13 degrees in Fahrenheit.
Well,
it's
0 degrees
55.
is 32 degrees, and
It's
And that's getting cold for me.
yeah, 55 Fahrenheit. So your temperature is what our temperature is right now.
Oh, there you go.
and up here in
I'm
Alaska,
outside
we
in a
call
jumper.
that t-shirt weather.
Yep, exactly. I was outside and I was wearing a t-shirt. I probably could have honestly wore my shorts out there because pants were a little too warm.
Yeah, I consider that a little chilly, but nice weather.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When the sun's out and it's clear sky, it feels great because that sun
Oh.
warms you up, so you don't feel that
Yeah.
air temperature as bad.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Especially if you wear a
let me see what I
black
got here.
shirt because it absorbs the light.
Is that a drone?
Yeah, look. No, yeah, that's one of the drones. See, that's how cold I am. Jumper.
I see a
long pants,
T-shirt.
Uh-huh.
I mean a sweatshirt.
New South Wales.
Or
I
a
don't see-
surf mode.
Hoodie.
I want to see that drone.
yeah.
Oh, it's just a crappy little stunt drone.
Still.
Still,
One
that's
of them
kind of
34
cool.
ones.
Nice.
Yeah. And the kids left the bloody remote on all night.
Oh.
I think everyone's more into the drones than into the Steve.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Oh, we've got a few of them.
so
drones are cool in Steve's drool.
before this goes on too long, I just want to throw this out there so the chat can yell at you because I didn't get to turn it on soon enough. Tanner, you're wrong. The primary colors are red, blue, and green.
That's fine. You can go with
Let's bring
good
this
on
back
you.
up.
Yeah. So live chat, get in the comments, and make sure Tanner understands that pigment colors and light colors are different, and the primary colors that we use are red, blue, and green.
Here's the real question
And
for the
for
chat.
everyone, this is what I was going off of. If you Google it, because we were talking about what's the inverse of something. So what I was saying is primaries were red, blue, and yellow, because to get the inverse, you take whatever, like if blue and yellow make orange, then orange would be red and blue make purple. So purple is the inverse of yellow. And so that's how I was going off of it. And that's how I was always taught in school with primary colors as far as art goes.
Yeah, but that only works with pigments, and we were talking about light.
So here's actually a really good question for the chat. See how many people get it right, because I didn't, Tanner didn't. Is white the absence of all color, or is white all colors together? And is black vice versa? Which one is black, which one's white? The absence of light, the absence of all color, or all colors put together?
Steve,
I explained
are
that
you
poorly.
all colors put together?
Tanner shirt
Two
is.
very different ones.
Sorry.
He just likes purple crowns.
Yeah.
Because he can't spell crayons.
Yeah. My phone auto-corrected before I hit it. Again.
No, you have to go back and change it again.
See that made me think of Crown Royal, which I don't like.
The movie?
Hey, basic trigonometry.
Hey, BT.
King Crew, white equals white. That
There you go.
is very true.
That is, in fact, a
Got
correct
it.
statement.
Oh, Kent going through my head. White will only produce white.
Yellow will only produce yellow.
Oh, we should make a video trolling him like that.
That would be good. Well, you can't
I
have a
think we should-
rainbow inside. Oh God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and Bella
No.
says like what you were saying. White is all color, black is absence of color.
But wait, I thought white was actually blue.
No, see,
Are we
gold.
talking about the dress?
I was just gonna say gold is actually black and blue is actually white.
Oh God. That gets
What
into
color's the
color
dress?
exposure and white balance and I hate
think
all
a
of
little
you.
bit of my brain is dribbling out my nose.
Yeah, it's so 2015.
Just go look at the light bar inside of a scanner and
There,
you'll see what
there you
it is.
go. Avi
Mhm.
has the full answer for no half points.
Yeah.
And Bella's a bitch, so a lovable one.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I love
guess.
watching. There was a video of that guy who painted. He made a little room and he painted it like that blackest black paint. And as he's
The
painting
Vespa
it, you
black
can
or
see,
whatever.
yeah, and you can see how like as he's painting it, you can see how hard it is for him to start seeing where else to paint. Like even when he's got a light in there, it's so hard to see anything.
That's what she said.
What, your girlfriend?
Not a problem.
Vant to
Also,
black.
yes.
There it is. Thanks, Basic. The color of the pen I hold in my hand is royal blue.
You cut out that last part at least for me, so I didn't even hear what you said. I heard
Same here.
Oh, sorry. It must have been my mic. I said it's royal blue. It's a liar liar
Pen
reference.
is blue.
Yeah.
Pen is blue. The goddamn pen is blue.
Also,
I love
Bella,
that scene.
You don't get to
yeah.
choose when I smoke your meat tube.
Yeah, see, the video I was thinking of is he goes, I painted my entire room with Musou black, the world's blackest paint.
Yeah.
So here, I will put that video in here. And it's kind of an interesting little watch. Like I said, as he's painting it, it's insane. Like he puts a light bulb in there and you can't see shit.
The best is I saw somebody make a out of the Vanta black, the fabric that they have, they made a dress or whatever, and it's hilarious seeing the person wear it or whatever because it makes you look like 2D or whatever, and it's just like that doesn't look good on you.
Nope.
Is it slimming?
Yeah, too much.
It makes anybody look like me.
Oh, let's see.
It
Awkward
makes
silence. I did it again.
It makes people look like the flat Earth.
That is
No, it makes
weird.
people look like Team Skeptic.
It's a Venta black, like full body dress, and standing there, yeah, the head part looks like it's a cutout.
Share your
Yeah,
screen.
here. Oh, share the screen. Okay.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
And boom.
So that's just easier. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I was trying to look to see if they had other stuff of what was going on with that, but this was the one that I saw here, and it's like, damn, that looks weird. Like this section right here by the head is very funky.
Yeah, they have ones where it's not completely covering the person, like it's a normal dress or long thing, and it's.
Is there a different thing I should type in other than this Venta black dress?
I don't know.
Full body cover.
The fourth one over. Click on that one.
Oh,
like,
that is weird.
Like it looks like somebody just took like paint and then drew over the person.
Is there a way to make it bigger? Yeah, that's funky. Yeah.
10 out of 10 would do. The dress, not the woman.
Oh, okay.
Gee, you can't tell I was looking up like new office chairs at all.
What?
Jesus Christ!
I mean, you should just show us the rest of your search history at this point.
Well, we know
it's gonna be boring. Believe me.
We know you're getting Chase a new chair.
Yeah. He's getting the one I'm sitting in right now. It's new to him. Yeah, it's weird. Like all these chair ads. No, I wasn't looking at new chairs at all. Hello, Slim.
Hey, Slim.
there's got to be some other sort of one to look up where it's a bigger photo.
Yeah.
Wait, we don't want Slim. We want Cookie.
Cookie. We like them both. Come on now. A slim
That's true.
cookie.
Slim in Vantablack.
You know, I picture this right here being Mute Donkey.
Oh, Lord.
You know.
No, we need a donkey.
Wait, this is Dark Steve. Who would this be? Gotta
That's
be me
Surf.
because I'm the skydiver. Oh yeah, that's Surf. There you go. I
Right.
could be that one because the skydiver. Which one do you want to be, Little Wolf? Wait, you gotta be gray because of your dog. Or wolf.
I'll take green.
Green. and Foe will be that, or our Mute will be the purple one.
Of the
'Cause he was
purple one?
talking about- he was talking about karate the other day and using martial arts for protection. So that's you.
Okay.
I think we all need to get this now.
Yes.
I got two of them. What are you talking about? Let me see here. Let me pull some. I already got one. Have you not seen when I was body flying in for Halloween wearing one of those?
I did not.
I wonder where I would have
Were
it.
we supposed to?
I thought I showed you guys one time. It's
I think you did. I can't remember.
where am I going?
Even though for some reason it makes me think of the conversation we were having last week after the show went off and you were talking about one of the videos you were going to do about doing an interview. I was like, oh, are you going to do it as Biscuit? No, I'm just going to do it as me. Oh, okay.
And speaking of which,
Wah, wah.
Cookie McSweet Tits is here, everybody.
Well,
Yeah,
welcome,
Cookie.
Cookie.
Apparently, Little Wolf is dark red.
Why is
That
Little
works.
Wolf dark red?
I don't know. That's just what Microraptor said. Little
Is
Wolf
Red
is dark
Rocket?
red.
Rocket?
Maybe.
You guys keep bringing it up.
I guess that's one way to put it. Off my leg,
In
Little
about a
Wolf.
year, we'll change the story. He was the pup that followed us home one day.
You guys followed me. What are you talking about? I was just in the pub that day, that's all.
Listen, I didn't follow anybody. I got dragged into here.
By Steve.
They actually keep me in their basement locked up and force me to do these shows. It's
Just like Red's rhetoric.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm not allowed to have a camera, because otherwise my eyes would be blinking. Save me!
Could be doing Morse code.
Oh yeah, we understand blinking and Morse code. Okay.
You don't,
Wait, you
but the
don't?
audience might.
Some YouTube algorithm picks it up.
It's a plea for help
Blink.
at that point. You just hope someone knows what it is.
Right? Yeah.
And then they got to
Some
work out
weird
whose basement you're
video
in.
on the- Some weird.
And then you have
video
to
on the
figure out
dark
which
web.
one of my basements he's in. Is it this one or is it the random cabin in the woods up north?
Hmm.
No, I was
Yes,
thinking
people,
that
this is
that your house had multiple basements.
this is
yeah.
why we kind of
3 or 4.
apologized for at the beginning. Listen at your own risk.
Mhm.
Yeah, we only casually talk about keeping our producer in a basement.
These people are weird. Surf, you're one of us.
One of us.
Who says?
One of us.
Glim, I don't think there's a sword big enough, but you are a knight of the globe table.
I like Slim's question. Tanner, do you want to be the one to answer?
Let me pull it up on.
I thought I just did.
Oh,
Where am I looking? How big of a sword do I have to swallow to join the Swordsmen? Well, how tall are you again?
you just want to see him take something painful.
My entire Mosin Nagant with a bayonet. It's about 6 foot.
Jesus.
With a very sharp pointy bit at the end. I don't recommend it. Bad idea. Don't do it, Slim, please.
5'7",
That would
yeah, you
stick
can't.
out of him like 3 inches afterwards.
I mean, it only takes 3.5 inches to please a woman.
Does it though? Does it?
I
How-
mean, when they can swipe it at any
How do you
any
know this?
store,
Yeah, you
I
pull out that
mean,
credit card.
I won't pull
He
out one
did
of my
this on
credit cards, but I'll
research?
pull out something that is similar size.
That doesn't sound any better, Poe.
In some
3.5
alternate
inches.
reality,
That's why they
we've actually
say,
got a credit card for genitals.
That's why they say girth is a good thing too.
Oh, it's a good thing that I did not flip that around on stream.
Now
My full name
everybody,
on it.
now everybody, where you slightly had it towards the bottom of the screen there and flipped it. If you freeze frame it and zoom in, see if you can get anything off of it.
If you see any new payments on your card,
It's not a card; it's a range pass.
well, still though, I can't.
I think it goes very well with my shirt.
Range pass, as in he gets to hang out with a bunch of cows out on the range and eat grass.
Well, I would be eating the cow.
On the range.
Yeah. Same thing, really.
No, you'd kill the cow, go to eat,
Holy-
and then everyone would go, fuck you, we haven't got time, and we'd leave.
That would probably happen too. And this time, well, I mean, I'd just let you walk back.
Foley Dallas multipass.
That is quite
Oh,
impressive,
Micro.
Slim.
If Little Wolf
And,
does it doggy style, does he call it Wolfie style?
Hmm.
Does Little Wolf just
I
call
might
whatever he
from
does
now on.
Wolfie style?
Or
Yes,
maybe
he's a
he just
wolf.
calls it sex.
Yeah. All right.
I call it lucky.
I don't even know how to respond at this point.
Yeah, I think the chat's gone a little off board.
I
Or maybe
think that
on
we have to
board.
rename. We have to rename our channel "Little Wolf Off the Rails."
Well, it's not all about Little Wolf.
In
God, I don't
Korea,
have
if you're
plugs
wealthy,
or
you
be
can ride in
Little
a
Wolf
tank and
unplugged.
shoot cows.
That does.
Uh,
Wow.
Okay.
Mostly
Next
shooting
week's
cows,
episode,
the tanks.
For
are
him is
next.
coming from Korea.
Yeah. So in other words, you don't want a steak, you want hamburger at that point.
yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, God, if you're
Yeah.
going after it with a frickin' tank.
Just trying to
But,
spread
I
the
mean-
food.
Is the paint safe for human consumption? I don't care about the cow at that point. It's
Are
Well,
you
I mean, the
eating
cow's
the
gonna go to
s- Are you
pieces.
eating the skin/fur of the cow?
Yeah.
wait, you don't?
No.
Did already tan it.
You,
North or
you
South
don't
Korea?
eat the skin?
I'm gonna
No.
go with South Korea.
That's like pork rinds. I could never. I heard it's delicious, but I just could never eat pork rinds.
I
It's
would
just-
never eat the skin of a cow. It
And
just does not seem good.
I think in North Korea they drive tanks around and shoot peasants.
Yeah.
I don't think that they actually have ammo for the tanks. I think they just run them over like they do in
Oh.
China.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh wow.
And we never get to be demonetized now because we don't get to be monetized in the first place. Thanks, China. Oh wait, that was
We
me.
still have some like
Fuck.
900 to go, so
New channel, coming soon.
993.
Right. I suppose it would have just been quicker if I did this.
That's what she
we're
said.
gonna have to have a sock account and everything.
All the socks.
We're the swordsman socks.
Some of them might be a little starchy.
Sock your swordsman.
Swordsman puppetry.
Swordsman starchy socks? Question mark.
Did we buy you enough time, Tanner?
Yes. You sure did.
We're good for
See.
something.
Barely.
You guys can keep talking. Yeah, you're all like sitting here like waiting on me. And I'm like, oh.
Yeah, we are.
Let's see. What
Tanner's the
else?
boss man.
What else is going on? Foe, ready for your debate tomorrow?
I am. It should be fairly interesting. I can't talk. Finalizing all my notes while I'm at work tonight. Getting it out to a few people so they can review it. And then, it should be pretty interesting. It's looking like it's going to be 9 p.m. My time, Eastern Standard, Eastern Daylight. Not sure which one, whatever. On not jails, on Johnny O's channel, the Plot Hole. And Avi, it is called a shell. A bullet is it's the part that goes out of the gun, out of the barrel specifically.
A bullet is
the rest
a
is the
bullet.
casing or the shell.
All right, I found it in my red morph suit.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you aren't putting it on for us live?
No.
So when you send your info out to get looked at, does that count as peer review?
Technically, yes.
If flat earthers did peer reviews research, would that just mean that they're having other flat earthers validate their research?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That looks like Spider-Man without the lines.
Yeah, you
It
need to
is
put
kind of
music
fun
to that,
because,
man.
well, there is, but it's the cheesy, stupid iFly music.
Ah,
I was
Oh,
gonna say
okay.
I
I'm
wouldn't
gonna
play
add
too
something
much of
else
that.
Yeah, because that music will get you struck. But it is kind of cool if you sit down in one of the corner by the net and you do the hand motions, you can make it look like you're Spider-Man kind of flying up and whatnot. And my shorts started to fall. My shorts say remove before flight, but I didn't remove them before flight. Let's see.
Is
Those
are,
Adidas shoes?
are they like the tags on an airplane?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Fix your fucking underwear, Tanner.
Yeah, I know.
Indecent exposure.
Tanner
Ooh,
with
that
the
was
baggy
nice.
pants.
There's a different one too. I'll have to pull that one up.
Yes, fizzy lifting liquid.
Fizzy lifting drink.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
It's like the weird warnings now on pizza boxes now say you have to remove pizza from box, then cook it
Oh
in
my
the oven.
God,
It's like,
right?
no shit.
The one that they were showing the other day in Discord, it said remove from box before eating. I sent it to my brother and he just sent back, I actually want to see the person achieve that without removing it from.
Instructions unclear, dick stuck in pizza box. They never said what to remove it with.
It's like other ones where it's like the road's gonna be wet when it's raining. Well, no shit.
Slippery when wet.
Or the careful, coffee might be hot when it comes out of a coffee machine.
Yeah.
Boils
Well,
water.
that one actually has a really good reason behind it, but yeah.
Yeah, like the
that
lady
the
in Canada
McDonald's?
one, if that's what y'all talking about, the Canada lady one, it was McDonald's was doing this weird promotion thing where it was if like the thing was get your coffee and it'll still be hot by the time you get to your destination, right? And the thing is, like, you're supposed to serve coffee no hotter than, like, I think 170 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. Well, they were caught like heating it up to like 200 plus degrees.
Yeah, I think it was
That's
like
fair. That's fair.
240, 250.
Yeah.
It was something way above. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't
it
just
was
a little above. It was way
Right.
above.
Ridiculous amount, and the cap or something wasn't on very tight, and
Yeah.
it salt and gave her a 3rd-degree burn. So McDonald's
That's a bit
actually was liable for that because they were heating the water up higher than what they were supposed to because
Now-
of the stupid promotion thing.
You know, there's all sorts of silly ones, and some of them, like, we can go, oh, well, obviously the coffee's hot or whatever, and we can
Right.
debate that. The one I want to know, there's two, but the one that I really want to know is the chainsaw that says, do not stop with genitals. Because
Right,
that has to have a story behind it.
We've all seen the picture.
So
I
without
have
getting
not
too
seen the
much
picture,
into
nor would I
detail,
want to see the
Sort of.
picture.
And then there's a blender that says, do not stop with hand.
yep.
There's also a set of knives, though it's a bit more of English than a bad thing, but it says it's a set of knives and it says keep out of children. It's clearly supposed to say keep out of reach of children, but the
Right.
English makes it
Right.
so great.
Are you getting it wrong?
I'm not
Wow.
saying it's wrong. I'm just
Wow.
keep out of children.
You should keep them out of your children. Your
Fair.
significant other?
You're going to be really tempted to put this in a child, but trust us, don't do it. Not
It's
for the
not.
safety of the child, but for your own future livelihood.
It's for your own good. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, that could go for some pastors too.
Bella
Great
charge.
Bella charge.
There's a microwave that says don't dry pet in microwave.
To be fair, somebody did that, and it was actually horrible.
Oh, I imagine so. There was a guy at our work, like, you know, when I was a refueler, and they had like the winter rubberized gloves, and to dry them off, they would throw them in the microwave to try to dry off. Yeah,
No.
and it was like we like yelled at him, like, we're like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Now, I will say, when I was in the military and we had to get rid of DVDs or CDs, we'd throw them in the microwave.
Yeah, well,
kinda
that's
cool.
a bit different. You do the same thing with hard drives. That's
Sparky,
because you're
Sparky.
destroying information.
Well,
You're
hard
intentionally
drives,
destroying.
you throw them in a degausser. It's a little bit different. But yeah.
Similar concept,
Yeah.
but yeah, different.
Yeah, you wouldn't
was-
want to throw a hard drive into a
Commercial microwave. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a while
Totally.
back, like this was probably early mid 90s, out in North Dakota, there was a person who was going around doing pranks to restaurants or, like, you know, truck stop places. And they would have like a little brown bag and they would say, like, this is my lunch. Could you throw this in the microwave for me while I go to the bathroom so when I come out it's all hot and whatnot? And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. Well, they'd go in the back to put it in the microwave and the guy would dip out. And what was actually in the brown paper bag was the stink sack from a skunk. And so they'd go and they'd put it in the microwave and they're heating up the stink sack of a skunk that, you know, they cut out from like roadkill or something like that. It was just like, there was like, I think like
Wow.
7 or 8 restaurants that they got that had to be shut down.
that's not cool.
And, no,
That's disgusting.
at that point, jail time.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, you're messing with people's health.
Well,
well,
You're
not
messing with their
livelihood.
health.
Yeah.
You're messing with
Yeah.
the business's income.
right.
So right there, that's two
livelihood.
major things that they can get you on.
Mhm.
And 3, it's reckless endangerment.
yeah.
Um,
That's not just a
Because-
prank at that point.
no, it is malicious intent to cause harm, even if it's not an
Damage
intent to
property.
Yeah.
cause harm.
Yeah, because the business now has to shut down to clean everything out, and yeah.
Mhm.
And some people are allergic to the smell of skunks, because it's a chemical that they release.
Yeah.
You don't know if every single person in that. It would be like dousing an entire restaurant in peanut oil. You don't know if everybody's allergic to
Right.
peanut butter, peanut
Right.
oil or not.
Speaking of that, Sefin points out that some peanuts say may contain nuts, and he wants to know
Right.
who the fuck is trying to buy them.
Heaven. It's heaven.
I know, but I just had to.
So that one also is a legal requirement because it's processed on machinery that
Yeah,
So it's nuts.
I know why it says it. I'm just saying, like, I agree with him. That one's silly. It's like asking for an egg for your omelet.
I'm just checking my rolling papers here to make sure there's no nuts in them. No, just tree gum.
I think I have that in mind too.
Maybe that's
Top rolling
what
paper.
the swordsmen need to come up with a new brand of underwear, and the underwear would say may contain nuts.
and sell both male and women's pairs.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
May contain asshole.
Asshole inside.
I mean that one
Asshole.
too, but I do like the may contain nuts. That
Making nuts.
yeah, we definitely need to do that. I would buy a couple pairs of those.
Yep.
So next time from Teesprings.
Right.
You can actually brand stuff on Teesprings like that. I believe they introduced bathing suits.
Nah, man. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna get some quality underwear. You know, we're gonna get
Banana
some
hammocks.
Yeah.
some nice
Gosh.
stuff. You know, like some silk
we could link all
boxers or
that.
something.
We could link all that through a PayPal and actually, not PayPal, Patreon, and actually do that for tier members.
We'll get Andrew Christian to back us up with it. Like, we'll just have him kind of put his name and brand on it while having it say Swordsman, and then whatnot. Which Andrew Christian is a very high-end fashion underwear. For those of you that don't know, most gay men do know.
Okay, I didn't. I was like, I don't
There's
know.
a reason why I didn't. No.
Yeah.
But there's something in the Swordsman only chat for us.
Yep.
Click on so many different things.
I think it's
Yeah.
for
Oh, look at that.
everybody, but I'm not sure. We're gonna have to
Well,
investigate
it
it. a
says,
bit
Yeah,
more.
right.
it says men's
yeah.
custom boxer briefs, women's briefs, custom printed underwear with no minimum, customized underwear for him and her. So yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
And then it could say it may contain nuts, and then it has all of our little avatars on it.
That would actually be pretty cool. I'm down. I would definitely wear those everywhere.
I don't know. I think I'd keep it classy. I think it would just be like a solid color with may contain nuts, and then like maybe the swordsman on the band or something like that. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Or you could have all the swordsmen on the ass area in a circle and like a flat earth disc, broken flat earth disc right by the hole.
And then on the duct tape for the
anytime
flat
they
earth.
They're farting on the flat earth.
And on the flat earth, that's where you put the may contain asshole.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, folks, is how you design underwear in less than 20 minutes.
Our franchise is growing.
Boom.
So
4 months
people
in, we're
the chat,
designing clothes.
press-
Meantime, anyone else listening to this stream while we're live, they're actually going and creating it and stealing our idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So chat, 69 if you would like to see this.
Yeah. So I came up with, and I don't care if someone takes this idea, they can patent it. If you got money, I want to see my idea coming and giggity. But it's on live stream, so at least I can say this was my idea. I would like someone to create a restaurant that is called Wherever. Now, the whole point behind this is because
Yeah.
you're with your
Yep.
friends, you're with, your partner, and where do you want to go eat? Wherever. Cool.
Wherever.
That's where we're going. We're going to wherever. What are you hungry for? What?
At the moment.
Yeah. I don't know why it stopped.
Yeah, live stream. Well, it's back now.
Yeah, God.
Are we back up?
It's back up.
So what did people hear or not hear of my wonderful, beautiful idea?
I think we got to like the hamburger.
Yeah, so like the whatever is the hamburger, the I don't know is the chicken strip,
Struck.
the unified is the spaghetti or something like that. It's just so that way. What are you hungry for? Whatever, cool. Where do you want to go? Wherever, cool. Well, wherever has the whatever, so you can order that. And then the house beer would be called Dumbass Beer. So that way you could say you're a dumbass beer drinker. Boom.
Hey,
I might steal that for the beer I'm brewing.
There you go. That way you name it, and it's here on live stream. It's a record of it. You know, I don't care if you guys want to patent it. Just make sure you acknowledge the fact that I came up with the names and stuff like that. But I would love to see a restaurant called that.
Now, Fo, if you make a light ale, it's got to be called Warm Piss.
Warm Piss.
It'll be cold piss. Because
Oh.
it's cold.
Yeah. Yep. But
Aged piss.
Microraptor, I have thought long and hard about this because I'm sick and tired of hearing people be like, what are you hungry for? Where do you want to eat? That's annoying. And so it's like, if you just make a restaurant, then people need to make up their mind, because if you say, where do you want to eat? Wherever, and you're going there and that's not where they wanted to go, then they should have made up their damn mind in the first place.
agreed.
So WebGuard's in
Am
the
I saying I
chat.
don't care?
Right. Well, the wherever serves the I don't care. I told you that. The I don't care is like the spaghetti dinner.
Wait, I
Yes,
thought
where
that
I
was-
say I don't care.
Well, the I don't care is right next to the wherever. So, you know.
Right.
Can I have
And the
whatever with the whatever?
Right.
And instead of like a regular order line that you have and everybody orders it, you have multiple stalls with each of the name of the certain food.
Right.
Entrees.
Or it could be like a little food court area. You know, it's the food court that has, you know how like Arby's used to have Sbarro in it or whatever.
Yeah.
So it'd be like that. So then that way you could have the I don't care restaurant with the wherever restaurant, you know, and the you pick, and then whatever they would have, you know, on their menu boards is I'm not sure, and the I'm not sure would be just like some sort of basic meal thing.
It would become the
Yeah, if
favorite
you're for-
restaurant of guys. I can tell you that right now.
Hey,
Up
Because-
here for a bit, we had a KFC and Long John Silver's
Yep.
combination.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
hey, the two cats
there's
in the chat.
what was that,
Good,
Steve?
Steve?
Oh, I just said, hey, Tiny Captain, he's in the chat.
Oh yeah.
He's back from
Oh, yeah.
causing more Suez Canals.
Oh, apparently there's a band called Free Beer.
And by Suez Canal, I mean something else entirely.
Uh,
Of course you do.
Tanner might be able to give him a colonoscopy, though.
No. Don't need to see what's inside.
Just call me Abby. This sounds like a really depressing movie.
Aw.
You don't know the half of it.
I'm just saying it would make date night so much better. Where do you want to go? I don't know. God. Okay,
they're
well let's
close
go
enough,
here.
we gotta
No,
go
I
there.
don't want to go there.
Well, that's what you said you wanted to go to.
Instead, they just say, wherever, okay, let's get in the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, is it?
No.
I mean, it's...
Colonoscopy?
Oh,
dear
Lord.
Oh.
We'll
I don't know
ask
why
next
I
time we
didn't
see
have
him.
it.
Interesting stream.
Hmm.
I
Just
don't know
window
why.
we ever have had an interesting stream.
Date night delivery.
I
You
don't know why
I'm
anybody
not down with.
listens to us.
I'm not against that. My question is though, are we having date night delivered or the food delivered? Because man, I could really go for date night delivery right now.
Is it similar to
Right.
mail order brides then?
I mean it'd be like mail order one night stands. I mean,
I thought they just called them
Prostitute.
escorts. I thought there already was date night delivery called escorting.
I mean maybe.
But I mean, if they do it in the same way that Grubhub does it, would that still be Grubhub?
Depends on how well the date goes.
That's fair.
Do we still have to tip 15%?
You know, you could probably you can give a 15% tip if you really wanted to.
They only get 15% of the tip.
Right.
Aw.
The thing is, there could be a Grubhub, but you know, it's not necessarily delivery as much as you just meet them at the corner.
Yeah.
Mom, where are you
that
going?
works.
So
This isn't Alabama.
See,
Alabama.
Kevin's got it down. They deliver the whole set for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, if they threw in the girl, it'd be perfect.
I like maybe a tablecloth if you pay extra.
Just a drop cloth.
Right.
Do they clean the dishes and the house at the same time?
I think at that point you're ordering a maid.
Yeah,
Which
because-
I mean you can
Yeah.
already order. That's
Right.
They're
Those-
not the same.
The tablecloth
Depends
is
on
also
what
a
you
Depends.
wipe-off cloth.
I am a terrible human being, and I'm going to hell. At least I'll be in good company.
yeah.
And another awkward silence. I am really good at
It
this.
wasn't
folks.
that long.
Oh, that's
That's
terrible,
just-
Belachars. I'm not reading that out loud, but that's terrible.
Now, the philosophical question is if you rape a hooker, is it rape or shoplifting?
Oh dear
Both?
lord.
There was a reason why I didn't read that out loud.
And our channel's getting deleted now. Thanks, Little Wolf.
Blame Bella.
No, blame Mute for not reading it out, because then we could have just blamed it all on Mute in the first place.
It's called Tinder. I guess. But I mean, then you have to match up with somebody and they can just deny it or whatever. You know, like,
Deny the allegations or deny your advances in the first place?
I do not consent.
yes.
Just yes.
You know, ordering takeout is so much easier.
It's like Sob said delivery. I'm not doing anything. I'm traveling. I do not consent.
Microraptor, I ordered a maid, but it was just Team Skeptic in a sexy maid outfit. And you weren't pleased with that?
Am I being detained?
As for a
Put into
refund,
work.
Oh, Lord.
he came in and just made more of a mess.
God, I'm making this cuppa.
Team got drunk and spent 9 hours on your house, only it was not the same house when you were done.
He went to
Everything
the
was
wrong
on fire.
house.
He ate a bunch of hardcore buttered popcorn. And if you don't know that buttered popcorn story from Team, you guys need to go back and watch some of his live streams from a while ago. That was hilarious.
Or he
Almost
made you
everything
his
Team says is
special
hilarious.
pizza.
Yeah.
How do you make pizza without cheese? You can't call it pizza if it doesn't have
No,
cheese.
It's
that was
just
an
a sad
open faced.
bread.
That was an open faced tomato pineapple pizza. Is what that was.
To be fair,
Or open-faced
I've had
sandwich.
friends that were lactose intolerant and couldn't have cheese on their pizza.
They have
Well, I am
lactose-free
too,
cheese.
but-
But not all pizza places do.
That's fair.
Well,
You
So-
made it
Still, it's
yourself.
where
still an
you can
open
make your own.
faced tomato pineapple sandwich. That's what all it was.
It's baked dough with sauce on it.
but if they roll it in half, is it a calzone?
Technically,
It would be a panini.
I'll show you my panini.
No, because paninis aren't attached.
PPini.
I'm thinking it's more of a calzone.
Well, like if you pinch it and make the crust then attached is what
Yeah.
you're. If you close it, close it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would technically be a calzone. I have worked in a deli that made those, so yeah.
And
Good Lord, I
Microraptor,
made
yes,
one
I
that was like 5 pounds.
keep Foe in a closet. He hasn't come out of the closet yet, so that's where I keep him.
Like I said on Aliens, I'm sorry, on Pips. I'm hiding way deep back in that closet. This is actually the door to Tanner's.
That's
Little Wolf was in
actually
here with me for a little bit.
that's actually the door to Tanner's closet. Because you're
Wait,
so
but
deep in the
Tanner's not in the
closet, you're in the
Yeah.
closet inside of the closet.
Wait, does that mean Tanner's living in my closet?
I mean, is this like
Leo-
Bender's house?
I was just gonna say it's a Bender's house all over.
Yeah.
Or your closet's
Live in the
intertwined by
closet.
Narnia.
Sure? Question
I
mark?
like how
You-
Tanner's
Next
looking behind
question.
the
Try.
question.
Walk in the closet and see if you pop out in Tanner's house.
Tanner's now unsure. He's like,
No,
Will?
I muted. I quickly muted because I heard the dog getting ready to start barking, and so I like wasn't paying attention because the damn dog was loud.
Oh, okay.
If
Sure.
I open that closet, my spear's probably going to fall on me, so I can't do that.
Skeletons will fall out.
I mean, also, yes, but my actual, my
Just a few
spear.
weeks.
Now I have to actually do this.
See, it didn't fall on you.
And you also lied about wearing pants.
My spear.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
This, actually, I'm going to be taking this down to Texas with me, and hopefully, we're going to be spearing some hogs.
Cool.
And that's just going to go right there in a very precarious.
We're just gonna see that, like, for some reason, slide and fall back towards Tanner.
Split my throat.
Yeah.
And the
So
stream's
be
just
like
gonna go
warnings
dead all
on
of a
it.
sudden.
Do not tilt spears in awkward angles.
The lights went out.
No, I was just wondering if Tanner's got a ghost behind him because the dog keeps looking up in that corner.
Better call JL.
Roommate
Ah,
walking through. Yeah.
I mean, you know, that's
Roommate,
pretty
ghost.
close.
JL.
Pretty much.
Yes, WebBard, I am expecting a full phalanx of Spartans to come out of absolutely nowhere. Question mark? And Tanner's muted.
Never cross the streams,
I know. I keep
quote
Wait.
flipping it off because they keep barking.
Did you choose the cam position on the screen? No. That it just automatically put them in that.
An amosexual human.
That is, in fact, what I am. Unfortunately. I wish I was an AR-10.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there for that debate tomorrow or whenever you
It'll
have
be
it.
a good one.
And I'm just going to have Jim Jeffries going through my head.
I'm just gonna scream in the chat, arm the children.
Yeah. 1996
probably
was
won't be
Australia's
looking at
last
the
big
chat.
massacre.
It's been what?
1996 was Australia's last massacre. That was the Port Arthur massacre. We came down on gun laws since then, and we haven't had one since.
No, but you
That's
did
fair.
have a guy with a sword kill a bunch of people.
Yeah, it is also
not a
fair.
gun though.
Right.
Oh, gun violence is the only violence that matters. Sword violence.
I mean, I think he only got like 3 or 5 people. It wasn't a whole lot, but it is still.
Well, I mean, in China,
Still
some
too
dude
many.
with a knife got 50.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well. Yeah.
Probably some
It
martial arts fucking nut
one,
too.
it could be an
No,
accident,
he was just an insane guy.
you know, 2 or more, it's a trend.
50, yeah, it's just a
Trending now on
statistic at that
YouTube,
point.
killing people.
Jesus.
When it happens every week, it's not history repeating itself. It's just the norm.
And
Oh, it's Thursday already. It's the puppy.
No.
oh,
Sleep,
this
Dad.
wasn't even quick.
Screamer. Try to get him to come over so he stops screaming at the
Yeah,
top
I
of his
was gonna
lungs
say
right
what
off.
Bart. Yeah, you know they're so densely packed in China that doesn't take a lot of reach.
I mean, like 3/4 of them were police officers.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at that. Tiny Captain, we have to support children without arms. They can never play with Lego.
Oh my god! Think of playing with Legos with your feet. It'd be terrible.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
not fun.
You'd have to learn to
then we
grip them
have-
between your toes.
And then
When
we
I
have
was
a
an
whole
EMT.
different kind of video that you guys showed us last week dealing with feet.
Oh God.
Oh, wow, yeah.
When I was an EMT, there was actually somebody who stepped on one of the pointy Legos,
Oh.
and it was relatively long, and it got embedded in this person's foot.
That's what she said.
Ow.
And yeah, that was an interesting ambulance ride to the hospital.
I bet.
I got rid of my Legos as soon as that happened.
What are you talking about?
Microraptor.
You need to get more Legos.
Yeah, I still love my Legos. I just wear steel cap boots and safety gear when I'm playing with them.
I was gonna say it's self defense.
Nerf
Before
it
you
up.
go to bed at night, you just sprinkle them in front of the doors and windows.
When I was a kid, I
Screw
actually used
locks.
to do that.
Screw locks. The robber's just gonna jump through the window like, oh, this was too easy. Oh God, why?
That'll be on the remake of Home Alone.
yeah.
Oh, those people would have died in Home Alone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Jake did that.
A paint can that's half full, swinging from a second story, carries enough kinetic energy to crack somebody's skull and break their neck.
Or the blowtorch, or the iron, or the bricks, because he dropped 3 on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
No,
of those were lethal.
yeah.
Individually.
The electrocution, like almost everything they do is either lethal or at least debilitating.
Except for the cars on the ground that make them slip and fall. But
Even that
I
could
that
blame
was
that
like
movie.
the safest one.
that's the safest one, but it could still be debilitating. It can lead to spinal injuries.
I blame that movie
humans-
for fucking Macaulay Culkin up.
I think we could blame somebody else for that, but
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah.
was it not Pagemaster, or was that before?
Yeah.
that was after, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
everything.
They were turning him into a homicidal little maniac from the start, though.
That's still a good movie, though.
See, it's just Home Alone is just the prequels to Silence of the Lambs.
Ah,
Yeah, there we go. He became Hannibal.
Or Masterminds.
well,
Mm.
I've got to go play Worms on AT2s here shortly. So
You're playing Worms?
yes,
Worms
The
Armageddon,
awesome
I
old video
believe.
game.
I
Yes.
saw they
Oh
had
my God.
Worms 3
I
for
have that.
sale on Google Play.
oh man, yeah.
I think I'm picking it up.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
which
come
one
watch if
Worms
you're going to play.
there is, but yeah. So people should join us over there, and we should say goodbye and chill step. Tuesdays and Thursdays right now is Marvel Night. So we've done Iron Man and the Incredible Hulk. We're doing it an hour earlier than it was, so it's 11 Eastern. Figure out that for the rest of you.
So it's 10 p.m. Central, 3 a.m. UTC.
Sounds terrible, King Crew.
Tiny Captain says, "Mute Donkey, don't tell Jason you're playing Worms."
Oh, I mean, we could, you know.
He
Whatever.
is in MC Tunes Discord.
Yeah, Laura yelled at me the last time I talked to him in there, so I'm not allowed to talk to him anymore.
Doesn't he still have his
So-
own?
No, he banned everybody from it.
Oh,
I left it on purpose.
Oh, I got kicked. I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry, WebBard, about the bad time, but I'm all the way out on the West Coast, so I can't do it too early. Foe, Tanner, Little Wolf, somebody.
What are we doing? We're
Oh.
saying our goodbyes and shilling shit or what?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go first. I have the least amount of shit that's going on. Next week, Monday at 6 p.m. EST, we are 6:30 EST. We're doing D&D night in the Swordsmen. You're more than welcome to pop in and watch. The rules get reposted every 2 weeks, so they're fresh and everybody can see them. Other than that, I have my debate with JL Warren on the plot hole tomorrow at 9 p.m. I believe EST. I'm gonna have to double check the time because I don't want to get there an hour early or an hour late. I won't be on AT2s this week, but I will be next week. I have to work tonight, so I have to sleep. And I do want to say hi to Crafty. That's all I got going on.
I'm going to interrupt and I'm going to say, oh my God, King Crew, that story. All right, now who's ever next?
I missed what King Crew said then.
Oh!
What story? I don't.
Just go read it. Just go read it.
Where?
Read
There's
what?
nothing. I had an EMT here in Miami when he had a girl slip her man the blue bomb and then tried to give him head under the table, and she had a seizure bit down, and so he stabbed her with a fork. Oh, Lord.
I mean, I've
It'd be
had
on like that show, what
someone
was
with-
it, Sex Sent Me to the ER?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fucked up one. But when I was an EMT, I had someone with a AAA and abdomen aortic aneurysm. So basically, they had swelling in their abdomen. So your aorta runs all the way down parallel to your spine. And it blew out the back of somebody.
Ooh.
And in
Jeez.
about
Wow.
20 seconds, I was covered in almost the entirety of their blood supply. That was a fun day. It wasn't.
Wow.
Tanner,
So
what
on
were you
that,
going to
I'll-
show?
I was gonna say. So on that note, I'll say my goodbyes, and I'll say, Wednesdays I do my live streams, Hump Day Hangouts with Chase and I, which is at 2 a.m. UTC, 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time currently.
Yeah, they've been
I
super
might-
serious recently.
Yeah, I know. Usually they're a bit more fun, but it's there's some topics I had been wanting to talk about, so they've been a bit more serious lately. But we might have two ladies take over the show this Wednesday to kind of bring it back to being a little bit fun. So we'll see how that
Ooh.
goes. Otherwise, I drop videos on Thursdays. My last one was just doing a pattern flight in a Cessna 172 when my pilot's license was current. And so I thought I'd just kind of throw that up there and have some fun with that. But yeah, and then obviously
That
watch
gave me
Cookie and
goosebumps.
Biscuit on Saturdays. What did you say, Steve?
I just want to say, watching you fly, that gave me goosebumps, and I was so jealous. That was amazing.
Yeah, I miss it. It is fun. That's why I'm glad I got my flight sim and can at least do that now.
Little Wolf?
That's it.
Let's see here. At some point within the next week or so, like I said at the beginning of the show, we're gonna try and get my friend who actually got me into the Flat Earth debates and everything else. He's gonna have a discussion, hopefully on our channel. We're not
No
sure who with just yet. And I actually have decided to join up with the law. We're not really sure what the name of this Thursday show is going to be, but
Nice.
yeah, I've decided to kind of join that, and I think I'm going to be doing quick reviews of old movies.
Awesome.
Oh, they
That'd be
switched
awesome.
it from blah, 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 blahs to just premiere Thursdays now, or Thursday premieres or
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. So that way people wouldn't have to try to figure out what the hell that said. So
Okay. But yeah, I'm joining up on that, and then, as usual, my other videos are just kind of random and eclectic. When it gets in, you'll know. But that's
Okay.
about it.
Cool. I've literally got nothing going on still. Still waiting on bits for this house to show up and all that. So I'm still doing my gaming streams. I'm going to change the time I do them. Just because no one's awake when I'm doing them. So I'm going to start doing them through the daytime for me, which will be hopefully a better time for everyone else over the world.
So sorry, the 2-hour
and
change really screwed up all the north people versus the south people.
Yeah.
North
Well,
versus
yeah.
the south.
Yes.
Civil War
he
Part
had to
2.
go there. Yep.
Electric Boogaloo.
Uh,
Oh no, I just got us nuked. Fuck.
Yep. One other quick thing, even though it's probably no point, I actually have a Patreon now if anyone wants to come help support me in what I do. I am going to get back into music production and making music again, but no idea when.
Very cool.
So just for now, it's still gaming, yeah.
Nice.
Jinx.
Surf, since you haven't talked the entire stream, say something.
You're supposed to forget I was here.
Nope.
I don't have anything going on. I'm just here.
Come play with Surf in the Swordsman Discord.
And that's what
There.
you get.